That's even. Ready to go. Okay, let's do this. Hello and welcome back. It's been a while, I know. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Deirdre, and this is really unlike me to actually have weeks when I don't turn up and chat to you. So today I'm going to tell you what's been going on. Some of it I have excuses for, but not much, and who knows, what are excuses anyway. So what's been going on? Well, I've just been in a real slump. Sort of days were slipping by, things were, being let slide. It just wasn't like me. So I'm going to run through why I felt this way and how I justified it, which is probably more of the point, and then what I'll do to get myself out of it. Of course, I had my amazing holiday, and it really was amazing. I had the best time. I saw some fabulous people whom I hadn't seen for a long time, and a couple I hadn't seen at all, but become friends in different ways. And it was a great holiday. So then there's the flying back. Nobody would say that long haul flying is pleasant, and because I'd upgraded with points and I was sort of able to enjoy business class, and that makes a huge difference on those long haul flights. I'm never for a moment suggesting otherwise. And in fact, I've got some reasonable footage I can put together and show you sort of what it's like. But mainly, I think, when I got back, jet lag just took me off the knees. I was so sure I was going to be fine. I'd done everything right. I'd made sure that I'd kept hydrated and all the rest. Oh, and the noise coming on, that's just my heating. Sorry, it is quite reasonably cool today, not too bad. And so I really hit jet lag. I just couldn't sleep normal time. And then I was exhausted during the daytime when I was trying to stay awake, and then I just simply find that I had fallen asleep. Not at the wheel, thankfully, but just if I sat down, bam, that was it. I was out cold. I don't know how people do it day in, day out. It really is incredibly difficult for me to do that coming back from the east to the west sort of trip. It's like against the rotation of the world. It's really hard. So that was the first couple of weeks. And then I hit what I think I'll call my holiday blues. I don't know, I still just, even when my sleeping was getting back to normal, I just really couldn't motivate myself to do anything. Doing the basics, going out, buying food, doing things properly. I was seeing people, I was doing everything I needed to do. But I just inside just didn't feel it. No motivation, nothing. So I called that my holiday blues time. And then what? Well, then I was treating a bit of a callus on my foot, and it became a really horrible infection. So then I had this terribly painful, really painful on my little toe, which, I mean, it sounds pathetic, I know, it's my pinky toe, but oh man, I couldn't walk anywhere, and it was getting worse and worse. And so off to the doctor said, no, you're doing everything right. So I just sort of upped all the treatment, and now, thankfully, it's actually to the point where I can put shoes on again. But what then, of course, I wasn't doing was going to the gym, going swimming, doing my weights, and I wasn't even doing my sort of at-home yoga, which I normally do. So I just sort of lost it, really. And then the last few days, when I've been absolutely determined to get back and chat to you, well, something fabulous happened. And happened a little bit early. It was part of the plan, but it just came up a bit earlier. And my older son and his wife had their first child. And this little tot arrived a couple of weeks early, not quite, but nearly, and in a big hurry to meet them and to say hello to the world. And of course, she's a doll, and no, I will not show you her pictures or her name or anything like that, because her parents have asked that she's not going to be part of social media, and I fully respect that. Everything's about how they want to raise their daughter. And hey, I'd probably be the same, actually, and I think that's a really good decision. So it's Sunday afternoon, and I've still got lots of things to do today, but I decided I have to come and talk to you and tell you where I am at and what I'm going to do. So this is the fix-it side of it. Right, I'm going back to the basic stuff. I've been doing the make your bed. When you get up in the morning, before you hit the shower even, you make the bed. Then it's a matter of the shower and getting dressed to shoes. And I know this is something that the Fly Lady has made a big deal of in her program. Frankly, my mother used to say it. I'm sure her mother used to say it as well. You are ready for the day then, no matter what the day starts to throw at you. And for me, that means making sure I've done my hair and put on a bit of makeup, and which can be as little as some mascara for me, but it's just a little bit of sort of taking care of yourself during the day. Then the next thing is I've been going back to having my nice green smoothie in the morning, and that's a really big deal. In fact, I was looking before, and I think I can track on my nails where I started using it. Because you know how nails take such a long time to come out, and I was thinking, what is that bump where it's thicker? And I think the bump where it's thicker is in fact where I started taking these great green smoothie and protein mix. So that's taking care of sort of the basics. However, let me say, I am still watching too much television. I've been watching too much YouTube, watching stuff that's just dross. There are so many good creators out there, and somehow I was burning through them and still just watching TV series from 8 years ago that somebody's put up. What am I doing? This is ridiculous. So that was taking over too much. And then while I was making sure I was having a really good breakfast, I was snacking. Yes, I know, the snacking word, the great S word. And so that hasn't been great. I just thought, right, so I haven't been moving enough and I have been snacking. And it's, you know, not good for me. So that's another thing I have to get back on track, is just getting back to healthy eating, lots of veggies. You know, just a really good mix, but hey, small servings, no snacking. And I haven't been drinking enough water. And that was another thing. So for me, I really love sparkling water, so I just use a soda stream. And I often add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to it because somehow that sharpens the taste in a really nice way. I need to get back into that habit of just leaving out a bottle of water so it's at room temperature, because that's how I like it. But also it's got a bit of sparkle in it, because then I find it easier to drink a lot. And then there's the thing that while the house sort of looks basically okay, I know it needs a top to bottom mid-year clean. There are cupboards, like my wardrobe. When I came back, I just chucked stuff in there, and I've sorted out sort of one or two, I think 2 drawers, but the wardrobe and some other drawers just need me to go through them. I've got to pack away my summer clothes and pull out anything for winter, or get rid of things if I don't want them for this winter. So I'm aiming to get myself sorted before the end of June. I'm going to do things like zhuzh up my skin. I've got to clean out my wardrobe, clean out my all my makeup and cosmetics and skincare and the bathroom stuff. I need to go through that and sort that out. Oh God, I've got to scrub my fridge. I've really got to scrub my fridge. It's a mess. You know, my fridge, my Deirdre Neat fridge is a mess. So that's got to be scrubbed. What else? Oh yeah, TV room's going to be tidied up, and I'm going to do something with that great big brown buffet, which I've always threatened to paint, and now I'm tempted to just sell and get rid of it. So there's stuff to be done, and I'll take you along with me, and I'm going to start tomorrow. This is going to be Dee Dee gets her groove back, or Dee Dee finds her mojo, or whatever we want to call it, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll let you know what I'm managing and what I'm not managing, how things are going. If you'd like to join me, please subscribe. If you think this is a good idea for a video series, then give me a thumbs up. I hope that whatever you're doing today, that you're having a great time, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.